What's going on, guys? Going out for a little bit of a walk here after dinner. Um, yeah, coming out here just to vent, cause that's fun. Um, I'm really trying to stick to this whole thing where I pretty much vent. Um, I don't vent to other people because I feel like as a guy, um, that's kind of frowned upon. And people come out here and say, "Ah, no, like men are supposed to show their emotions," and that is true. But that is true to an extent. It's fine for guys um to vent to people and receive help. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that. But at the same time, it's also a good skill to have to be able to solve whatever problems you have, solely by yourself. That's also a valuable skill. So you don't want to internalize what you're going through, but you also, it's also good if you can handle stuff on your own because, yeah, it's not always going to be received so well when you discuss things with other people. Being independent is important, and I'm realizing that I'm actually pretty bad at being independent. Um, Even though I kind of thought I was decent at it, I realized that yeah, I was probably pretty dependent on like my family, which I didn't really think counted, but kind of does count. So like normally when I get like sad, um I don't know, I'd like call up my mom or something and vent to her. And it feels good to talk to someone and vent. Now I realize like, oh damn, I'm 19 years old and I'm asking my mom for advice, you know? Which I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. No, it's not. I'm not saying that it's like something that you should never do or something that I should never do. But there has to be a point in your life where you can also make decisions on how to improve your life yourself and work your way through it yourself. I mean, you get what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying that never to ask for help or vent to other people, even your family. That is kind of what they're for. But at the same time, it's also important to just be an independent person yourself. And that's something that I am struggling with, but I'm working towards. Because I am a little bit depressed right now. Um, you know how it goes. I'm like trying to make friends, trying to like loosen up a bit, but that's hard. Like I feel like I'm so serious all the time. It's hard to like not be serious when you don't have anything fun going on, you know? So that's depressing. I'm watching this YouTuber on YouTube. Um, name's Horse Meat. So I'm kind of like doing one of his types of videos where he just kind of talks about random stuff. Um, so yeah, and I'm also really trying to like kind of in the same vein as being more independent. Um, I want to take opportunities to like stand up for myself and stand up for other people. That's like never really been something that I've like done. It's like when something's bothering me, like I always just try to take whatever course of action um pleases those around me the most. That's what I did with my family. That's what I did with just the people I interact with, like even friends and my ex. Um, people pleasing. And that leads to resentment. And also, I think you don't really notice it at the time, but if you do that for 19 years like I've been doing, it really depreciates like your sense of individuality. You don't feel very dependent because basically your decisions are like not really your decisions because you're just you're just deciding to do whatever is the easiest, um, being whatever other people want you to be doing. So yeah, like you're deciding to do that, but it's kind of just the course of, you know, least resistance. So it kind of makes you feel very dependent on what other people want to do. Because if you're never gonna tell them no, then they really do have a lot of control over you. Um, but it also goes along with like the idea of like the fear of missing out, which is certainly something that like a lot of people deal with. I deal with. You don't want to tell people no because you feel like they're going to not like you as much, and don't even really think that's true anymore. I mean, like maybe in the short term they won't like you as much or just something, but they'll have more respect for you. My roommate like used to do this thing where he'd like pat my head, kind of like in a, I don't know, like a funny way. Like it wasn't like meant to be anything serious or anything, but I don't know, it just made me feel like, I don't know, not, it just made me feel like subordinate to him. Because that's like the kind of thing that like, I don't know, like a parent would do to their little kid, you know? So, didn't really like that. I like, so I mean, and that's easy. Like, it wasn't. I just finally today, like, I actually like I did it again, and I told him that I didn't want him to do that anymore. And so, and that was easy because I'm not really, I don't feel threatened by my roommate at all. Um, so you know, that's like wasn't a big deal. But I want to like, I mean, it wasn't even something I was really too worried about because I knew it was super easy to deal with that. But I hadn't actually dealt with it. I need to get more used to just setting these like smaller boundaries so that I'm in the habit of doing it when bigger things come up because yeah, I've just never really actually set boundaries with people. So that's what's going on. Still trying to meet new people, trying to yeah, really just find people to hang out with. It's hard though, cause like it's like I don't even know if I like hanging out with people. I just like the idea of like having people that like want to hang out with me, you know? Like I mean, I like it to an extent. Like I mean, I enjoy hanging out with people, but like I don't know, I feel like I just like I'm done with it like super quickly. It's like I can only handle it for like a little while and then I'm tired of hanging out with people. You know, and that's like I guess part of what relationships are though with people. It's like, you know, sometimes like it's not it's meant to be some level of work you put in. And that work can be hanging out with people. For me, even when like my social battery's dead. Anyway, well, talk to you guys later. Guess I'll post this.